Hello Pisces, welcome back. My name is Rosa and I'm here to bring you another love read. So with that, these are just general messages. So what that means is that some of the messages that I channel through these cards today may or may not resonate for you. So I'm going to leave that up to you to use your discernment whether or not this is your reading or not. Don't try to force this reading or even the messages if they don't speak to you. Okay, guys? Now, I am a very real, and I like to keep it real. And as I channel the messages through spirit, some of those messages may trigger the viewer. Okay, so also keep that in mind that some of the messages that are coming through may trigger you. I don't just gloss over the reading and deliver a fluff reading. That is not my style. And with my style of reading, guys, I also, put a little bit of my own knowledge in there as well. That's just my style. I can't change that. And I choose to just follow the natural flow of how I do my reading. So with that being said, guys, I really do hope you enjoy this reading today. Feel free to stick it out to the very end though. I do always set that intention that there's something in my reading that you can take away that could potentially help you with where you're currently at. Pisces, I will also have an extended link to this reading in the show more section down below. So if you really love what you hear today, there is, an opportunity for you to also head over and catch the remainder of this reading, okay? Now, with that being said, when I title the reading, it can sometimes be based on what comes through on the extended. So if you're tuning in and going, oh, well, that title doesn't, it doesn't make sense because of whatever, when you're listening in on this reading, it's because I've probably labeled it based on the outcome of the extended read. So I thought I'd just put that out there as well. Pisces, we are in Pisces season, I believe. We're still in Pisces season. Happy birthday to all of my Piscean friends out there. My cousin just celebrated her birthday yesterday, and Pisces and Cancer, well, traditionally speaking, go really, really well together. And my cousin and I, we really do get along. So happy birthday to all of you Pisces out there who may be celebrating a birthday today or about to celebrate a birthday. It's your season, guys. It's your season. So let's dive on in and find out what is going on with you and your loved one. Do keep in mind, I just have to mention this before I dive in. I have a bit of a headache today, so I may not be my chirpy usual self. I'm a migraineur, so that means, for those of you who may not know, I'm a migraine sufferer, and I suffer a migraine once a month, without a doubt. Usually lasts between 2 to 4 days where I'm completely swiped, and even after a migraine, I'm swiped energetically. So yeah, if I don't appear to be myself, guys, that's what's going on. All right, guys, let's dive in. Enough of me. In the center of your reading here, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay, so you could very well be dealing with a Cancer or someone with strong Cancer in their chart. You may also be dealing with someone who is quite a sensitive and emotional person, all right? They may be a water sign here, I'm getting here. There's just a little bit of facts about your person that's coming through. I'm also picking up here that you may be dealing with someone who is quite clingy, is holding on to something or clinging onto something, or maybe Pisces, this could be you, all right? But we've got full moon in Cancer. So something is reaching, as this card suggests, a resolution, okay? Something is coming to a head. It's it's been building for quite some time, and now it's coming to like a conclusion or an ending, okay? A personal issue. So there could be something going on here in your dynamic where maybe one of you has taken something personal, but now that's coming to an end, okay? That's reaching some kind of a resolution here. Now, I'm also getting here with this full moon. As you can see, it's blue, and blue to me symbolizes water. We know water to be the color blue, and water is representative of emotion. So this personal issue that's coming to a resolution has something to do with emotions, maybe how someone is feeling, okay? Maybe if someone's been feeling resentful or hurt or upset, I feel like this emotional feeling, it's got to do with emotions and feelings. But also too, blue denotes the throat chakra, which is about speaking truth. So I feel like that maybe someone here in this dynamic has had to express how they feel, okay? And once they've expressed how they feel, then you can close this door. Because full moon is about a culmination, right? Endings, culminations, like clearing out. So this expression, speaking clearly, articulating and expressing how one feels, it needs to be cleared out. It needs to be brought out into the open. It needs to be discussed. And I feel like that's what's happening between you and your significant other or person that you're connected to at this time. If it hasn't happened already, it looks like it's on the cards for you, okay? Yes, I do see that, you guys. Now, the animal spirit cards we've got is the wolf and the beaver, but actually, let me just work with this card here. We've got the anchor here, and you can see this anchor is on the surface of the water. So I feel like these two cards here, it's someone is needing to stop holding themselves back from how they feel. Okay, I feel like this has been weighing someone down for quite some time, and it actually needs to be brought up to the surface. As you can see, this anchor on the top of the surface here, an issue needs to be brought up to the surface, and I actually feel like it's got to do with emotions and feelings, how someone feels, maybe how someone feels towards the other. We do have this snake here. It could have been that someone has said something hurtful. We can see in this card there's a snake with his or her mouth open, and it looks like it's ready to attack. So I feel like maybe someone has said something hurtful, triggering. Maybe they've said it on the defensive. Okay, and Pisces, you are a water sign, and I feel like you're coming through as the beaver. As I say this, I feel like you're coming through as the beaver, and maybe I'm looking at this beaver, and I feel like this beaver has been holding on to these emotions, right? Like this card, see, the beaver looks like the full moon. Has been holding on to this for quite some time, and I just feel with this anchor here, it's like, don't let this hold you back or weigh you down anymore. It needs to come up. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed so you can move past it, right? So I actually feel like you're coming through as the beaver. Now, the beaver is known to be someone who works really, really hard, okay? And the beaver will do what it takes to ensure that they are supplying a comfortable and safe environment for their family and for their friends. So I feel like maybe you have been resisting or holding back from really expressing your authentic truth because maybe you have not wanted to upset the environment. Okay, maybe the natural environment of your relationship, right? So I'm also seeing that too, Pisces. Yes, I'm also seeing that too. So let's get an extra card for you. Now your person is coming through as the wolf. I'm getting here, Pisces, that you could be dealing with a natural leader. I feel like this person that you're connected to is naturally embodies the leader archetype, okay? You could be dealing with an earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel like this person could be older than you or maybe a little bit more mature than you. But maybe they're... I hate saying that they're mature than you. I don't really like that. Maybe they feel like they're the more mature person in this dynamic. Or maybe they know that they've behaved poorly or immaturely in the past, because I do see this snake here. I actually don't feel like they have handled maybe a conversation or a situation in a very mature manner, because we do see this wolf walking through a fire. So I feel like they may have started something in the past. They did something in the past and now they're trying to maybe correct themselves. They may be trying to show you that they're going to be more mature now. And it won't happen until I feel, Pisces, you bring this up for conversation. Okay. Now with this moon card here, you can see clearly a moon and it looks like a crescent moon. So to me, it feels like a new moon. So I feel like once this conversation has had, once you've brought this out into the open and spoken your truth and explained yourself clearly, I feel like this new beginning can start here between you and this person. Now, what's really interesting is that this wolf has come through in nearly everyone's reading. That's no word of a lie. So I might have to, it might just be the energies of the collective that are playing out right now. So I might do a separate reading on that. I'll just see how I feel. I'm just shuffling the cards to get some extra messages for the animal spirit cards. So, Spirit, can we please get an extra message on the wolf? Four of Swords. Interesting. I feel like the person that you're dealing with, Pisces, I feel like in the past that they have certainly upset you. It's becoming more and more clearer. They've certainly upset you, as we can see here with this snake. I do feel that you both have a very strong connection. But I feel like when they upset you, I feel like, I don't want to say severed the connection, but I feel like you didn't feel as connected to them, because it's like, how could you hurt me? How could you say that to me? Right? But I do see with the Four of Swords that they've needed to reflect on this. If you bring it up to their attention, if you raise this up and bring it to their attention, I feel that they will have an opportunity to reflect on this. Four of Swords says that they need to think about their mistake or what they've done, and they need time to reflect on this. They may go a little bit quiet, but that's okay. They're just reflecting and they're just looking at their behavior and how they could have hurt you. Can we please get some more? Oh, let's get an extra card on the beaver now. Let's get an extra message for Pisces. What have we got here? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles showing up here, I feel like you're approaching your person very cautiously. Okay? You will go about it in a very cautious way. You'll approach it cautiously. You'll go about it in a very systematical kind of way. The way Pisces knows how, okay? You'll do it gently. You'll do it softly. I feel like the Pentacles energy is a soft approach. It's a soft approach, but a very how do I want to explain this? You'll approach it in a way that will make sense to this person. Okay? I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to approach them in a way that they will understand your communication. That's why I feel like they will receive what you have to say very well. Yeah, I do see that. Okay, and even in the cards down here, we can see the Four of Pentacles here is in the reverse. So you must bring this up to the surface. This is no holding back. Okay, we see this very clearly here with these two cards. Okay, there's no more holding back. This is bringing it up to the surface now. Four of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me it's about no more holding back. You cannot keep this close to your chest any longer. And I actually feel that your emotions won't let you. You're in Pisces season, so I feel that just being in Pisces season will work in your favor for you, Pisces, okay? Even here, the moon in reverse, this is about bringing some kind of secret up to the surface. All right, in the upright, the moon tells me that maybe you have kept it to yourself. You've been private about this, but in the reversal, it's about now raising it and bringing it up to the other person's attention. This is, the moon to me is, the issue is emotional by nature. This personal issue is emotional by nature, and it's been confirmed here with the moon. The moon speaks to emotions and feelings. It's a feminine energy. It's also a shadowy energy, okay, when it's in its negative. So this is telling me it's a negative emotion. This person has possibly deeply hurt you and upset you. okay? And this is about King of Swords here in the reverse, is about detaching from your emotions and coming from a logical place. So if you, what do I mean by that? Approach this in a more logical manner. Okay, if you approach this situation highly emotional, because you may have been completely triggered here, right? If you approach this from a highly emotional place, I feel that what you're trying to convey to this person will not be received well. Because the last thing that we want is to confront a highly emotional person. What that does is then with the Nine of Wands here, it causes the other person to, you know, put their wall up, get defensive. Because it's like, this card here, the Nine of Wands, is like warning signals are going off. My person is highly emotional. It's natural for the other person to just shut down or close off, right? Because then they feel like they're getting attacked. So Knight of Pentacles is telling me approach with caution. Approach this situation in a way that your person will understand, okay? Not from a highly emotional charged place. So let's see what Spirit has to say, you guys. Says here, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Beautiful. This is such Piscean energy here with this card. All this blue ties in rather nicely. And dreams, well, we all know that Pisces is the biggest dreamer of all the zodiac. So whatever you're dreaming of right now regarding your love life or your situation, I feel that as long as you come from a loving heart space, that you can turn any situation from venomous and toxic to a new beginning, right? Starting fresh here. So there we have it, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Feel free to join me on the extended if you would like to see where this goes. But for now, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.